Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Messi gets good distance on it. Mendes attempts a clearance. And he's there to clear it. He's through here. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's got tall. They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
What a great header. Got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Neymar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Out for a throw. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Swept in. Backward it goes. Great hit! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Van Dijk. Donnarumma getting this one clear. De Bruyne. Beckham. Foyt. And he was quick to react. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Keeper's ball. Beckham. De Bruyne. And here's Messi. He's having a go. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. Guardiola. He's going for goal. Oh, that is outstanding. A finish of true class. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that.
And the whistle goes for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're just settling back into this second half. Can he finish? Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Marquinhos wins the duel this time. And it's Beckham. Vardiol. Almost an hour gone. Now De Bruyne. It's anyone's ball now. Beckham. And Beckham! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Mbappe to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Beckham at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. Now it's Neymar. Rafael Leao. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Corner number 3 coming up.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
De Bruyne. He's got a side of goal. And that would have won it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Nuno Mendes. Olise. That's beautifully weighted. Ribéry. Now it's Ribéry. Ribéry is flagged offside.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Mbappe! No, he's just misjudged that one.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Mohamed Salah producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cleared without hesitation. Foden. Nuno Mendes. Olise. Messi. Real chance! He has done it! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! And that is that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And few venues rise to an occasion. He's got tall! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Kane. Mbappe. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither part. Messi! And he's done it! There is the breakthrough! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
It's anyone's ball now, and it's lofted through here. Oh, no joy this time. Valverde looks to get on the end of this. Foden.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Jorginho. And it's Messi. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And Beckham! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Upamecano. Modric. That has been slung wide. He is through here! And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Gvardiol. Beckham. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's out for a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that has not gone well. Marquinhos. He's looking for the runner here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
This possibly the last play of the half. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Reflections on the first half?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. And the finish! A real chance and a real let-off. Upamecano. Now Modric. The team still separated by the game's only goal. Valverde. And here's Foden. That's very neat. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that has been clubbed away.
Manchester United showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Guardiola. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Messi! Torres gets flagged offside. Beckham does really well to win the ball there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Mbappe stood up well to him there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mendes cuts out the pass. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And it's Beckham. Oh, nicely intercepted. Modric. The final 5 minutes. Kane. Now it's Kane.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And he's gone looking for safety. A real chance if he can get through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. I think we're just about done here. Played out to the left flank, back into the middle. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe. That's a fabulous ball. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! They have stolen level at the last! Simplicity itself. And that is that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And he's had a hit! Oh, that's fabulous!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Floated through. He's got the shot away! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. That's really well cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. Deftly away. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And here's Kroos! And Neuer pulls off a sensational save! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. Gets his head to it!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a half-decent try. Up for a header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Good read, needed to be. And now a sudden chance to counter. Fernando Torres. There's the hit! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, that has not gone well. Camavinga, Beckenbauer, Valverde. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Beckham. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham has a go! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Beckenbauer goes short. And it's Lucas Vazquez. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Fernando Torres. Lucas Vazquez. Bellingham. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. Neymar with the short one. And it's Messi. Shot at goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Camavinga. And it's Van Dijk. For Valverde. Davis. Spread neatly. Toni Kroos. Cleared without complication. Al Nassr. And it's half-time here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. Camavinga. Beckenbauer. And it's Davis. It's Camavinga. Toni Kroos. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Valverde. Out to the left it goes. And that's an errant pass. And he's there to get it away. Neymar gets through. It's Neymar! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better chance, really. And 99 times out of 100, and you know what I'm going to say next.
Davis. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. For Valverde. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. And it's lofted through here. Davis. Camavinga. Ball played for Lucas Vázquez. For Valverde.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Lucas Vázquez. Valverde. Gets his pass away. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Header! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's Van Dijk. Into the last quarter of an hour. It's a sweet ball, that. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Has a look and plays it forward. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. The final 5 minutes. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Thinks one through. And he gets rid in a hurry. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And that has been cut short. And that will be the final act. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. The chip pass hasn't quite come off. Jorginho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Foden. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at...
Shapes to shoot. And that's off target.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Bayern Munich have reclaimed it. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that has been cleared. A searching ball that into space. And he's quick to get it clear again. Marquinhos. Hakimi. Neither side yet able to find the net. Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a shade optimistic. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we have our very first corner. Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. Sönchu.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball. Decent hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. He's through, now is he in? Mbappe. Beckham. Well, that has not gone well. And he welcomes it in. Big chance! He's scored!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Neymar has it out wide and in space. Beckham, can he finish? Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs, and the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's De Bruyne. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Now that's well seen too. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Neymar. Quarter of an hour into the second half. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Mbappe. Climbs up big. Sticks it away. Two up and threatening to pull clear. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
De Bruyne! It's there! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Real chance! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. Bayern Munich surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's Neymar. Mbappe! He's in here! Messi! It's a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Mbappe, and the shot! Mbappe is magnificent! And that has raised the roof!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy that was. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Neymar! Neymar is flagged offside. Marquinhos is there to clear. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a defender, let alone any player, make such a meteoric rise in the manner De Ligt did, Peter. Just absolutely phenomenal. A player way ahead of his years, and his composure and confidence is like that of a seasoned veteran.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Look at this. And De Bruyne! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Well, there's the clearance. The ball's gone astray. Iniesta. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Neymar powering forward here. Great ball. David Villa! Goal! Boca Juniors! And Boca Juniors take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Mbappe! Jorginho is always looking to break lines. And here's Torres. The ball has bounced loose now. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Beckham. Fernando. And the shot! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played back in, brilliantly cut out. De Bruyne.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Neymar. Oh, lovely feeding. It's Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mbappe. Messi. And he's in on Beckham! Well, now it's he's had a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, I think we're all recovering from those last frantic moments which so nearly changed the whole outcome. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here. Hoping... Tries a shot! And the ball's come loose here. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And Torres! They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Kimmich. David Villa. And Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Over to the left. Hakimi cuts out the pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Done delicately. And that is out of play. Now it's Jorginho. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Had a shot! That's got him rattled. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Neymar. David Villa has found the net here, of course.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's picked his way through. Real chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Played out to the left flank. Into the last quarter of an hour. Fernando Torres is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Speculative strike. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Reinildo moved on forwards. Pedri looking for the runner.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Nice ball, and he's in here. And that is masterful defending.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Nunez. Adams clears it away. And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. Well, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us on this most anticipated day in this part of the world. Calm confidence is emanating from all corners of the ground, and the odds are certainly in their favour. While there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. De Bruyne. Chance! That is ended up in no man's land. And De Bruyne!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Trossard. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Quarter of an hour played. Played through into space. Neither side yet able to find the net. Perez. He's found a way through. Played into space out wide. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. De Bruyne wins the duel this time. Vardiol. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. No, that's been intercepted. Rice. Half an hour played now. Messi! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
He's going for goal! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And no, that was never going to make it. Trossard might just make this. And he was quick to react. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's tidy. The ball has bounced loose now.
That was lovely, that.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And here's Messi. Timber. Trossard. And that's been intercepted. And there is the half-time whistle. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first-half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Trossard, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Saka, and he's straight offside. De Bruyne, great hit! And that's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And he's managed to get rid. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Ødegaard. Trossard. Trossard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Fernando Torres. Neymar looking sharp there. Arsenal choosing to make the first change. Wilshere. That's a lovely, neat pass. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Sommer can pick that up. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Pires. And that was very necessary.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And Messi! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And he's managed to get free. Wilshere. Up he goes! He's scored! Late drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending! What a great header. Got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Arsenal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
And it's Pires. And here's Messi. No, he's had it taken off him. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Look, there has to...
And there goes the final whistle. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
What a game. What a performance. And right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Rafinha, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rafinha, unable to make it happen for all his good intent. It's Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. De Bruyne. Can he finish? They've scored! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Beckham. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Carlos Augusto tries to clear. And it's Beckham. Now the ball's gone astray. Gremio looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch.
Messi! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's got space in the area!
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Vardiol. Neymar. And he cuts out the supply. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Beckham. Beckham. Oh, this is a terrific run. It's Neymar! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Now it's Neymar. Neymar! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Great hit! And the ball's come loose here. Hits one! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Works it forward. No, he's just misjudged that one. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So, third corner of the game. Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Messi receives it in a good... And Messi! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Carlos Augusto. And Rafinha. Kane. Well seen. And the first half is done.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement, a two-goal margin. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. Oh, he's missed.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Neymar. De Bruyne. That's good running with the ball. He's having a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
De Bruyne clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Deftly away. Gremio have the chance to go the other way. Foden. Kane. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Plays a sharp little ball here. He rises! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Messi. Beckham. Now it's Torres. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Adams.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Carlos Augusto. That's a good run down the left. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. It's out for a goal kick. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Gvardiol. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, recognising the need to reduce his influence isn't guaranteed. It'll take some good work to stop him.
Now it's Torres. And there's green grass ahead of him. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Carlos Augusto. Rafinha. Rafinha tries looking up for options on the left. Grêmio could have here their final chance. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Neuer comes out and deals with it. Ball's gone out of play. Hernandez. And he's let fly. What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! A finish right from the top draw. And they are cruising away. That is outstanding, just outstanding. You're not going to hit many better than that.
Well, with the defence facing him, he had to get that right, and he did. I thought that was a very well-worked goal.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Strong running down that left flank. He's in plenty of space here. De Bruyne. And there goes the final whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. Cleared away. Well, they've got it again. Rafinha.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Good run through the middle, but he needs support. Rafinha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's had it nicked away. Can he spark a counter here? Now, this could be a chance. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's been given away. Referee's given a throw. And it's De Bruyne. He's going for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Goretzka. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Jorginho. Well-timed, excellent interception. Goretzka. Adams. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Taken back almost at once. He could be in here. And they've got rid. Hakimi. Not the most accurate pass. Guerrero. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. He's having a go! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Ruben Dias to Goretzka, Rafinha, and it's Messi. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Koundé cuts out the pass. Goretzka. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Goretzka. And it's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, no joy this time. Almost an hour gone. Oh, that's ambitious. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Rafinha, and he's managed to get free. Ruben Dias promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Messi. And here's Vinicius Junior. Hakimi. Neymar. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And it's Jorginho. Vinicius Junior. Half an hour gone in the second half. Hakimi. Neymar. Decent hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Messi, and the flag has stayed down. In with the challenge.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And here's Beckham. Messi. And it's De Bruyne. Beckham. Jorginho is always scanning the pitch for targets. For De Bruyne. He'll try from distance. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side